Okay, so this is an explanation of a problem in the homework 3.5, number 8. And I did this one in the video, the study session. So I guess it wasn't a video, but the study session, that recording, so it's in there. But I made a mistake. So this is to explain what went wrong and how to do the problem, because I don't think we had any examples like this in the videos or in the textbook. So I'm going to try to give you a picture of what's going on here. You know, if we'd been finding zeros, then the way to do it on the video is totally fine. But that's not what we were doing. We were trying to divide polynomials. So one way to do it is long division, right? But they say not to do that. They say in the problem to use synthetic division, right? Okay, so let's think about this, what's going on. We have this polynomial. And I should have caught my mistake at the beginning, but I didn't. Now, if I look at the denominator, and I want to use synthetic division, right? So I need this to be like x minus c, now something like that. I can do that. I can write this as 4x cubed minus 12x squared minus 5x minus 1. And then in the bottom, what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor out a 2. And then that gives me x plus 1/2. Now you might have to think about that a little bit, but that is true. Okay? Now, I'm going to take this part and do the synthetic division. So I'm going to put negative 1/2, and this part's in the video, so I can do it again then. And the numbers might have been a little different, but it was pretty much the same. Okay, bring down the 4, and then I get negative 2, and I get negative 14. And this should look very familiar with what was in the video if you watched it. And I get negative 1 here, and then negative 2. The difference was, I think one problem that I did had negative 1 here, and another problem had negative 7. So I'm not sure which way it is in the video. But, you know, it's basically that, right? So then I was like, okay, just write the polynomial 4x squared minus 14x plus 2 minus 2 over... Now, what did we divide by? Well, I guess that's a good question. In my problem here, I've divided by x plus 1/2, right? Okay. But there's a problem here, and it's that 2. Okay? So this is all being multiplied by 1/2. Okay? Now, if I do that, that's going to change everything to 2x squared minus 7x. You know, I'm distributing now. Plus 1. Now you have to be a little careful up here. Minus, and then I would probably just put, how would I do it? I would probably, I'm trying to not have a fraction in the denominator. I would write, you know, 2 over 2x plus 1. I would write it like that. Now, if you think about this distribution here, that is what it equals. You know, multiply numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So that should be the answer. I hope that explanation makes some sense, but it was this leftover 2 here that we have to consider we have to distribute that. Dividing by 2 is the same as multiplying by 1/2, so I'm just distributing that 1/2 through my answer. Hopefully that helps.